Is everybody? Welcome. Just setting up my desk. Ready? Got my Calm and Bright kit out tonight. I thought we'd play with that. Oh, where's my internet gone? Hang on a minute. Just find my little screen. So if you're watching me for the first time, or the second or the third, or many, I'm Fiona Fernandez in Pyrmont. And I am an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator, which means I can sell Stampin' Up products as well as demonstrate them, have a team, all of that. And at the moment in October, there is a special joining offer on. While I'm getting my live up on the thing over, I'll just show you on here. I'm going to start to pull it up on my phone so you can see. So it's got a special class on. Not class, become a Stampin' Up demonstrator, learn more, and you can go into there to learn more about it, and it talks about joining Stampin' Up. So what it's called is a starter kit. So they've got 2 starter kit offers on at the moment. So the first one, where are we? Where's the prices? Can't see it. I can't see it. They've got another thing there. Okay, anyway, there's 2. So you can build your starter kit by clicking on that button. Let's have a look. See where it takes us. I'll just go find my video over there on the computer, and I hope tonight you can hear me. That's good. I hope I see the comments tonight. Last week I didn't see the comments. And it was sort of like, gee, everyone's quiet tonight, I'm thinking. Oh, that's not going to go anywhere. Hang on a minute. Could be my internet. Hang on 2 seconds. I'll just make sure I've got it on. Yeah, I've got it on. Not sure why that's not going anywhere. Let's go back in there again. So if you click on join today, you just put your email in there and go get started, and it takes you through all the bits and pieces. So if you're going to join under me, just make sure you can see my name when you're doing it. So trying to exit. Or like I showed last week in my live too, you can go through my fionafernandez.stampinup.net, and that will take you, there's a join page in there. And you can choose, so when you're in the website, you see I've got Hi Fiona. I'm not going to sign in again at the moment. I just want to go to the website without signing into that. We'll go find a demonstrator. So this is how you search for your demonstrator. So if it's me, Fiona Fernandez, say go, and you come up with all the different Fionas, but there I am with my picture, and you just click on Fiona Fernandez, and then you can see shopping with Fiona Fernandez. Okay, and so once I've chosen my name, then I can see that I'm in there, and then you can click on the little, so I'm just trying to click on the little lines again. Hang on, what's going on? Australia, choose Australia. Oh, I thought it was already in there. What's going on tonight? Sign in. It's best if you sign in and create an account, because then you can opt in for the rewards and get rewards on all your purchases. So any purchase over $35 of products, you can get rewards in Stampin' Up on your next purchase, 10%. So it's really worth joining, even if you're not going to spend them straight away. They do last a while. So, and it tells you the expiry date once you're in there. Okay, we'll leave that alone for a minute. Let me go back to the beginning. So to go back to the beginning of the website, you just press the logo, Stampin' Up, and it takes you back to the beginning. So we've got all about different things you can do within there, and then it scrolls across here. There's 3 dots here. Traditions of Christmas is a class, so that's the one I bought to do, and that if you can buy the class, and you can also buy the products to do the class if you wish to, or you can use what you have already. And then there's kits. There's a kit. New kits. Oh, it's not going very well tonight, is it? Oh, yes, there we go. Refresh. Hi, Amanda. Welcome to my crazy day. No, it hasn't been too crazy. Just now, while I was looking through the website. It's just being a bit slow. So I've got the Calm and Bright kit here. I'm going to open it. I'm going to play with it because I haven't played with it yet. So I've got a few more in my unboxing the other day, which I will be selling on my stalls. So if you're wanting one, you can buy it straight from the website here, or you can see me in person, and hopefully we'll still have one. But there's all the kits in there. Now, for anyone that was waiting and hanging out to get the Advent kit, that's gone. So they're all sold out, which is amazing. I can't believe it. So fast. So when they say till stocks last, they mean it, and that's gone. Anyway, so there's all the different kits. So the join offer is regular prices, normally $169. I'm just trying to find it in here, but I can't see it for some reason. Let me just go into Fiona Fernandez. Hang on a minute. If you click on my name in there and connect with me, you can visit my website. Look, that way it takes you to this, stampinup.net. There it is. And then you can just say accept or deny, whatever you want for the cookies. And if you go into the join section, my team's called the Busy Bees. And it gives you all the demonstrator benefits there, create your own starter kit. So here's the offer here. It's $60, only $60, and you get $235 worth of products. Or you can spend $169 and get $344. So that's on till the end of October. So let me know if you're interested. I'd love to have you join my team. There's some cards I made for my team last year. And it just goes through all that. So on my page, you can go to the bottom, join today, and that will automatically add me to your order. Right, I think that's enough of that. Let's get the kit open. Are you crafting tonight, Amanda? Didn't work, did it? Let's see if I can get into the box. So what will I do? I've actually been preparing for the class that I'm working on with Cheryl Miller. And that is in my events calendar for the 8th of November. We should pull that up on the screen so you can see it. Because that's an online event. And we're taking, orders now from people. So we're using the lights of Aurora. Where's my lights of Aurora? I've hidden it already. I can't show you my projects yet, but I can show you the paper. You've probably seen the paper already. Some of the paper. Some of it's all cut up now. This set with all these beautiful papers. Oh, so gorgeous. Love it. So it's so pretty. And the ribbon is not the white one. This one. Balmy blue. So pretty. That's over there on my... And I've been preparing for that, and I'll just go into my page again. Where were we? Let's go back to my join page. Stampin Up with Fiona. Visit my website. You're just chilling tonight? Got your cuppa? I've got a cuppa. I've got my cuppa ready. I can sit here and chill. Go to events. And then you go to the date. So it's the 8th of November. 8th of November. Oh, I think you've got to go down here. Here. New lights of Aurora. So I've made a little thing in Canva. With some of the people. So pretty, isn't it? Collaborating with the amazing Cheryl Miller. She's from the Sense of Whimsy. And she's in South Australia. So we met online doing Stampin' Up stuff. And we decided to do class together, which we did in August, and that went really well. So we made some things from the Kintsugi Sweet collection, which is Kintsugi, what's it called? Inspirations, I think. This one is the Lights of Aurora Sweet collection, and we'll be doing this in Zoom, and we also record it so that once you've purchased, you get to have the recordings to go back to. We do cut lists and everything beforehand, so you can get everything ready for the day. And we'll go from 10 till, hang on, let me think. If you go to the form to register, you need to do that to register. And so in Sydney, it's 10:30 till 3:30. In South Australia, it's 10 till 3. Okay. And we do have a link for whatever time of the world you're in. You can click on that to see what time it is for you. Lucky Door prizes. We do 4 projects on the day, and we try and have a couple of bonus things happening as well. lucky doors, stuff like that. So yeah, so let us know if you want to do that. You need to go and register on that form. And I'll put the link in my YouTube as well. So I always put my video up into YouTube, because that way it's there for anyone to go and watch. Right, now what colour comes with this kit? Lost Lagoon. So I won't open the little Lost Lagoon because I've already got a Lost Lagoon over here. Get my big one out, and I'll just show you what's in the kit because I haven't opened one yet. These are the stamps. Can you see them? There should be a little packet in here. Let's get everything. Let's just get it all out of the box. They always come with instructions. Now, I don't often do kits on my lives on Wednesday night, but I thought tonight, you know what? We can play with it a little bit and we can do a variation and see what happens. I really like the look of this one in the pictures, but I actually think it looks... I've seen a couple of people online with Stampin' Up showing it to us, and it looks so much better when you could see it like that rather than just a picture on the web. Right, I'll just keep that piece there. I like to keep my little plastic bits to put back on my stamps. So I did have a packet of these stamps in a kit, and I put it back in the box without putting a little plastic on it. This little piece here on the top, and make sure you do if you put it into a little plastic bag. Look at the little bling, isn't that cute? Let me find the instructions. So what happened was I had a set of stamps that got into the instructions like this, and it stuck to them. And it was really hard to get it off. So just be mindful of that with your stamps. Always protect them and keep them in the packet they came in if you can, or at least put the plastic bit over the top. So here's our instructions, and here's all the pictures. Aren't they pretty? So we're going to have a look at them, get close to all this stuff. Now they come with a little thing like this so that you can put your stamps away and cut the one off for your language. I just fold them up. Fold them up like that. And I actually put them back into one of the little bags, or like that, fits in there, or even the old CD cases. You did get this one, have not opened yet. Yeah, well, I bought a few, but I didn't want to open it until I got the extra ones. It comes with a piece of board in there, so you can use that anywhere you are as your little workstation, and you can stamp on it. It's your little practice stamp board. I won't do that here because I don't need to, but I've got my board here. It comes with a block. Now, I'm not going to open that one tonight. I'll keep that one over there. I've got other stamp blocks here. But they all the kits that stamp come with blocks. So there's little die cut pieces. They just pop out like that. So easy way to do it is I hold my finger on it and pull the piece away. Or you can lift them up, whatever works for you. But I just find it's easy just to... If it's something tricky like this, I'll use my little tool usually. And again, I hold the piece down and just pull away from it. Like that. Just might as well grab them all off there while we're here. And sometimes some of the kits have extra pieces, so in case you do something that it wasn't meant to be. Or if you don't use them all, you can make another card. So you can always get the little, where is it, Memories and More? Where's my Memories and More? Memories and More cards and envelopes. And you can use, they're just blank white ones, 2 different sizes. Whoops, whoops, daisies. Sorry. Bump my thing. Make sure I'm back on track there. Right, I'll just start with those ones. We put them, just put them over there for a minute. Right, there's a little bit of paper in between things. That's good to know, in between all these pieces. I won't pop every single one out. If you did pop them out, you could pop them into your little baggie or grab a little, the cases, you know, like the stamp cases, like this, empty ones, and pop your pieces inside. I do that with the ephemera packs too. So these are all the little pieces you get. Little houses, little animals. Let's have a look what else is in the packet. Oh, look at that. Isn't that pretty? Oh, that's gorgeous. What colour is that? Is that bubble bath? I'm not sure if it tells me the colours on this. Let me have a look. I've never looked for the colours on them. I just play with them. Here we go. Coordinating Stampin' Up colours. Basic beige, grey granite, Lost Lagoon, Pick and Pie, Pool Party, Pretty and Pink and White. So that's, okay, so bubble baths. I've got bubble bath out. I thought it was bubble bath, but this is bubble bath, so it's a little bit different. So I'm going to grab my Pretty and Pink because I might use some to make a card. Had trouble finding Pretty and Pink the other day, didn't I? Where is it? Can't find my Pretty and Pink again. I went through this the other day. Where did she take it? I've hidden it somewhere, you know. Here it is. I found it. It's okay. I couldn't find it the other day. No, maybe it was the bubble bath I couldn't find the other day. So there's Pretty and Pink. Goes with it. So you've got all these lovely coloured things. Now we've got white cards. So they've just got plain white cards. Those bits there, more white cards. We've got white. Yeah, what's here? Oh, we've got other white cards. Hang on. This one's got texture on it. Can you see that? Hang on. Let me see if I can get the texture. Let me turn that light off for a minute. See if we can get some texture happening. Now I'll put the name up there. There we go. Then it focuses on that. See the texture on the card? Is that cool? There we go. That's on that one. What's on these? Oh no, they've all got textures on there. I couldn't see it very well on this one. This one's not as deep for some reason. These ones are sideways like that. And these ones are this way. Portrait and landscape. Oh. And then you've got all your envelopes. They're all textured too. A little bit textured. Look at that. Nice. Alright, we'll just put the envelopes up there. I'll get a stamp book out. And then you've got all these little note cardy pieces. Look. You could keep the dots if you want to and use them like bling. Just little note cardy bits. So you get enough in the packet to make all the things on the pictures on the front. So you've got 3 of each card. Here are our cards. So that's why we've got 3 of those. And we'll have 3 of whatever this is. Whatever that is. We'll work that out in a minute. There's 3 of those. And there must be 3 of these too. Okay, so these have got little frames around the outside. I'm trying to get it to focus. Where's my name? Come back. Come back, my name. Can you see that? It's got little indentations on it. Right, let's start with, which one will we start with? Which one do you want me to start with, Amanda? Are you still there? Have a drink. What about the joy one? Turn it over and we'll have a look what you need. So on the back, it opens up like that. At the front there and the back. So, the middle one. That's what I said. Okay, so on the back page, you've got 1, 2, and 3. And it shows you what you need for that card. This shows you what you need for this card. So we're going to do that one. And what you need for the 3rd card. All is calm, all is bright. Okay, so we need for number 2, let's see where my visual is there. Number 2, not this. Right, we need, let's put those over there. Put the stamps there. We need one of these. Put that over there. We need two of these. All right, one going one way and one going the other way. They're the same both sides. Let me have a look. Oh yeah, I think they are. Let me just see them. One side's sort of matte and one side's a little bit shiny. So I think normally we use the matte side. That's that way. All right, but I want one going the other way as well. So I'll have to find the other one. There must be another one somewhere. I just have to find it. I put them all up here. Here they are. Aha. Aha. There we go. There we go. We want those two. See, we want those two. We want, do we want anything else off this sheet? Let me look. Nope. Okay. We want two of those leafy things. They're green. Oh, maybe we have to colour them in. It'll tell us what we have to do. There's no green ones on there, is there? No. I'm wondering if we got to colour them. Just be careful with these ones. Oh, I know they're green on the other side. Look at Fiona. I thought they were white. Well, there you go. You could use them that way and colour them yourself and have a different colour if you want to do a different colour combination. I didn't even see they were green. Oh no, they're white. That's why, because I thought that they were all white. Oh, dear me. Oh, I have so much fun doing this. I wonder if anyone else has discovered that. Right, one of those and one of those. I'll just move those ones over. Don't want any trees, do we? So we'll put the trees up there. We want two flowers. Do we need any of these? We need one of these. Get one of those out. Okay, we need something like that. Where's that? Over here. Oh, there's one out already somewhere. Oh, here it is. It's hanging down the back. One of those. We got one of those. We just need two flowers. Oh, hang on, we need one of these baubles. That one. What's this? Little stars. Where are they? Oh, that might be a stamp. Hang on. They're stamps. Okay, we need stamps. Of course we do. Right, and we want a flower. Oh, they're so pretty. See how lovely the colours are? Just doesn't do it justice in the photos. It's really pretty. Right, we've got that. We need the stamps. So let's get two stamp blocks out. So when I use my stamps for the first time, chamois up. Just give them a wash. And I really like the Merry Christmas in this too, so it's a great one to have, like, to make other cards. I'll keep that handy. So we'll just put all that stuff there. And we want the little one, little tiny baby. And we want Sending Joy. I'll stick that one in there. Now you can stick them like that, or the other way is to put them down on the table because it rests the stamp, and then pop your block onto it. We need one more. I mean, if you were just using the one block, you just swap them over. But I'm going to use the 3 blocks because I can. And what was the other one we wanted? There's a little so there's 2 stars. There's a solid looking star, this one, with an empty star in the middle, which I think is that one. And then there's another little star here that's just the little star. So this one's the solid one and the little snowflake. All right, I'm just going to put those back on my little plastic thing for the moment. Okay. Right, so we've got all our pieces out. We've got our ink out. Oh, that says grey granite. Now, I think I read somewhere that there was an error about this. So it says on the instructions grey granite, but it comes with Lost Lagoon. Okay. I remember reading that somewhere. You don't worry about that. As long as you've got an ink spot in there, that's what matters. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Because on the pictures... Oh, hang on, let me look. Oh, it looks like grey granite in the pictures. But it comes with Lost Lagoon. You know what? I might make some with Lost Lagoon and some with grey granite. Amanda, do you remember anything about the grey granite? I'll have to look it up. I remember them saying something about it. Can't quite remember what. I'm not going to worry about it now, though. I'm just going to use the Lost Lagoon for now because it will still match beautifully. Okay, so we go to number 2. We find number 2. And here's our instructions. So what I'll do is I'll just pop them on the table there. Can you still see my name? Yep. I'll put them here so you can follow me. Get rid of this stuff off the table. We don't have too much stuff up. The chamois open over on the side. And I'll just put these down like that. So if you wanted to use grey granite, let me see where my grey granite is. I feel like I've only got a little one. Just having a look in my box. Not sure if I've got a grey granite. Look, I've got a Lost Lagoon already open. A little one. Grey. No, that's basic grey. I can never see it when I want to see it. It's not there. It's not there. I wonder what I did with it. It's eluding me. Can't even find my grey granite right now. Basic grey smoky slate. What happened to the grey granite? It's gone walkabout. I don't know where my grey granite's gone. Oh well, never mind. Let's just carry on, shall we? Alright, so we've got here a card. Now, which card did it tell us to have? Did it tell us which one it is? Yeah, okay, so I think it's this one. So it opens like that. So if you look at, and if you're not sure, look at the picture on the front. Yeah, I think it's one of these that opens. So it will stand like that. Or hang on the wall, you know. So I do kit classes as well in the cafe once every couple of months. I've got one on, let me remember, November? I think it is November. What date's in November? Let me look at the dates in November. I think it's the 15th off the top of my head. Yeah, I think it's the 15th. Have a look in my events calendar anyway. And I go to a cafe in Pyrmont and we do a couple of cards. So I may have this one there because I've got it open already. Alright, so I've got my card out and it says to get some string and wrap it around the card. Doesn't it? Pull up my instructions on the screen. It might be easier for me to read while I'm doing this. I'll just go find it. So as demonstrators, we can actually access all the instructions for all the kits so that we can help our customers or other demonstrators. And we can have them handy. Did I get it? No, I don't know if I've downloaded this one or not. Maybe not. Let me do a quick... Oh, yes, I did. There it is. I try and download them so that I have them on hand. And that way I can have the picture in front of me instead of turning the thing over all the time. Oh, and it's upside down. Never mind. String. We need the string. Here it is. It comes with its own little thing of string, and the instructions have measurements on the side of them to help you. You don't have to wing it. You can just have a look. So it says we need 31 inches. So we're going to be wrapping it around the card. And putting it so that it finishes on the front underneath. There. Okay. And I think it's just tied. So you can either measure it on the measure thing, but I can see that we've got to go 3. So I'm just going to go 1. Keep a little bit longer so I can tie it off. 1, 2, and then the third one will come back up to there. And it's going to be hidden underneath that front panel. So I'm actually just going to tie it. You could stick it on with a dot if you wanted to, but I'm just going to tie it like that. So you do need scissors to be doing this. Just cut that short. See, it says you need scissors up there. And then you can just string it out however you want. Now, oh yes, they've probably tied them together. Hang on a minute, let me just get them apart over here. Okay. I should have tied that together before I tied it off. Hang on a minute. Don't do what I did. Tie them together first before you chop the ends off. Alright, I'm going to tie it like that. So that way you can separate them a little bit out like this to the middle. So that they're splayed out a little bit. Okay. Then chop your ends off. Did I do a double knot in that? I can't remember. Do another one. I mean, I think it's going to be pretty well covered up anyway, but I'll just cut it off a little bit. Right, we've got our little card piece. So that's number 1. Then it says on this piece to stamp, and I'll just go up a bit further. We'll just have to put that up there. The little dots out. So we're going to stamp on that little card. What are we stamping? Ah, it's got another stamp there. Oh, did it show us that on the front? Hang on, let's go back to the other page. I just want to double check. Oh, here it is. I didn't see it. The little dotty stamp. And there's a little splotty stamp, see? Just checking for comments on my iPad. I can't see them tonight. Where are they? No, I don't show tonight. I can see some from Amanda on my screen, but last week I couldn't see the comments at all. So I hope I'm not ignoring anybody. Alright, so we'll just leave that there for a minute. I'm just going to use the other side of this one because this says the star. Where's the star going? I've got to find where the star is on here. I can't see it. Oh, there it is there. Look. Oh, it's on the little bauble. So this little piece here is this one. So that's what we're stamping. I'll just a little bit of ink. Now you can test it out first on your little board. If you want to, just test a stamp out. See? There we go. Lovely. Just put my thing there. Make sure I stay on camera. Okay, take that off for a minute so I can see what I'm doing. So that one goes in the middle of... Why does that look bigger? Hang on, I just got to look at something for a minute. So I feel like that's not big enough. Have I got another little one? Just a minute. Just a minute. I'm just going to double check. Make sure there's not a smaller one that I should be using. It just looks different in the picture, doesn't it? Oh, you know what? Just as well we tested that. We checked. There's 2 stars. Ah, ha ha, she says. Here, look. There's another one. It's a bigger one. I thought that's not the right size. That'll be why. Make sure you've got the right, oops, sorry, right size star. Here, I'll show you this one. Look how big that is. There we go. I was looking at the picture going, it's filling up the whole thing. I haven't got the right one. Right, that's better. Just rough, go as middle as you can. Here we go. Now we've got it. Put that back on the plastic. Stick this one on. Okay, so then this one, it says to do on the either side of this. And, you know, it's your card, so you can do it whichever way you like. Just get them both on there. That's that one. And then it says to stamp the little snowflake onto... Where are we stamping the snowflake? Oh, into here. Aha. Little snowflake. Ooh. Which way will I do it? I'll do it so that the lines are at the top. Now, don't push too hard. You just want to tap it on, because otherwise you squash it all out. You just got to see it touch and then come off. See? Okay, so there's 2 of those. And then we've got the joy. It's on this one. And that goes on this one. Tap, tap, tap. And that goes sort of down the bottom. See, it shows you exactly where to put it. So it goes down. Hang on, let me look at it. Get a bit more ink. There. I'm washing my stamps on the chamois every time I finish. Alright, so that's all our stamping. So it does the stamping first. Put that one over there. Close our ink pad up. Right. Now, next, get the little dotty bits out. And then it says, so it shows you exactly where to put all your dots. So it comes with stickies in here. And your bling as well. Oh, look at that. That's cute. It's like a little packet of bling. They often just put them in on the sheet like the other ones. I'll just leave it in the sheet for now. That's cute. So these ones are double-sided tape, glue dots, like little glue dots. So I used to think they were bling when I first got one. Oh, that's funny looking bling. And then you've got dimensionals as well. Okay, so this is how you put your things on. Can you see? They have the little shapes of the dimensionals. So we put dimensionals, we turn that over, and we're going to put them where it shows us to put them. Oops, I pulled the top off another one. So we're going to put one there. Get that one, I just pulled the top off. Now just keep in mind this is going over the top of that knot on your card. So then it says put your dimensionals on and then pop that on. Now did it put, okay, so over here it's got, we've got to attach this to that, so we probably should have done that. It doesn't matter what order you do it in as long as you put it on in the right order. So I've done that bit, so I'll just go back and put, so it's got here the sticky dots go, so the little circles here, I'm on camera, make sure I'm on camera. Those little circles are the little dots on this packet. So we want that on our, on this one. Right, so I'm just going to pick them up with my take your pick tool and put one there. I find it easier to do it with the tool. You can actually use your fingernail and just slide them across onto there, which I do sometimes. And then you take the little, just push it down, make sure it's on. Take the little paper off. There's a little bit of paper on the top. Let me get that off. Okay, and then we're going to put our Sending Joy on that. So what's that about there? So that sticks on there, and then you turn it over. And now we want the other shape ones, the dimensionals. One there, one there, push them down, and one on the bottom of these. And then, right, so then we've got that, we've got this here, and now it says to put them together. So I'll just take the backs off these. You can just peel them off, but I just use this. I find it easy. Just put that one on the front. Move those over there. Okay, so we sort of want to center it by the look of it. You know, I just eyeball it. Center it, and then we want to do this piece. And this one goes up about there. Oops, those nearly went there then. So watch out, you've got sticky on there. All right, that'll do. That one on there. Okay, so we've got that on there, like this one here. Right, so now we want glue dots on the back of this. And we go about there. And then we want them on the back of these. There. Right, we got those, we got those. Hang on, let's stick into my thing. And then we want more string. What do we want more string for? Oh, we've got to tie this on. Aha! This has got a piece of string in it. Look, 4 inches. So you can use the thing on here, or I can use it on my mat here. I've got it on my grid paper. 4 inches. And that has to have a piece of twine. How do we do that? Let me have a look. I can't see what they've got. All right, I'm going to study the picture for you, with you. Right, we're going to get a close-up on the picture. Let's get that. You see the bit of string here? Here? There's a piece of string through here, and it goes up there. And we will stick that on. So they do show you the string here. You've got the string here, and then they've got it sort of tied, they've got it behind there. And it's up here. Yep, okay. And look, it's your card, so you can put the string wherever you like. Whatever you want it to look like. Probably maybe not need 4 inches, but I'll just do it like that and put a little knot on it. I'm just going to put a little knot in it so it doesn't come off. Up in there. Okay, so we're getting that piece ready, and then that piece will have a dimensional on the back of it. Like that, there. And then our flowers. Okay, oh, hang on a minute. Ah, they're putting them together. Okay, so Fiona put them on both. Whoops. Let's go whoops-a-daisies. Take one off again. You can sort of get it off if you use your little tool. There we go. You can't use that one though now because it's damaged, because the rest of it's on here. Okay, so we only want one on this one, and then we want to add 3 little dots to the pink one. Is that right? Ah. So what is on the pink one? Sorry, I've got to have a look at the picture again. I like to, oh, okay, so it's got embellishments. Those 3 little dots are the embellishments, these little things. These ones. All right. So that's what's going in the middle of our flower. So that's what these little clear, see the white ones with the black, that's the embellishments. The black with just grey like that are these sticky things. So that one goes underneath and that one goes on top. So we want 1, 2, where's the other one go? 3. I'll put that around like that. There we go. And then we'll put our dots on in a minute. Okay, all right, and then we just start putting it all together. So we'll just have a look at this. So these ones and these ones go underneath. It's sticky on my board. What is it? So if you just look at that, and just look at the positioning. My stickers up here. So they usually tell you where to put the stickies because it's important. So that one goes up the top. So let me just place my flower. That'll be there. And this one here. Get my little little bit off. Come off. There we go. And then that one will go that side. That'll go over there. So we've still got to put these ones on. So that sort of goes there. Oh, did I do that the wrong way then? They're going the other way. I've put them on the wrong side. Never mind. Oh well. Doesn't matter. It's a different card now. Look. That one goes on there. Hold on, let me see where I've got that, because I don't think I've got that up high enough. Let's pull that off. So I think this piece needs to sit here with its little sticky thing. So I probably put it in the wrong spot. You want that to be down there a bit. There we go. Okay, because we've still got to put this other little thing on, this little piece. And I'll trim that up in a minute. Okay, so that's still got to go there. And our little piece of string. I might just put that through. I think I'll just stick it through here like this. Look. There you go. It can sit in there like that. That's pretty cool. And then, oh, where's my bling? Get your little bling out. Now just watch that little sticky piece. It doesn't get stuck on things. I fold them over like that. So we want to watch these because they might disappear real easily. Oh, yeah, they feel like they might. And then we want to put some little white ones. Alright, we'll do this one this way. Let's slide that across. We want one in the middle at the top. A little bit fiddly. You're going to push them down hard to make sure they stick. Give them a good push on there. Oh, that's so cute. I might trim that off a bit. I don't like that so long. Look at the mess. Isn't it fun? That's our first little card. Look. So gorgeous. And that goes with the little envelope. So there's your little envelope. And then if you want to stamp your envelope as well, let's get rid of some of the mess. Oh my goodness, I made a big mess tonight. It's half the fun though, isn't it, making a mess? Okay, so you could stamp your little envelope with a bit of joy as well if you want. Sending joy, you could put a sending joy on the bottom. Sending joy. That'd make the postman happy, wouldn't it? And they see that. Oh, someone's sending someone joy. I'm going to put sending joy on there. There we go. Right. So cute. Well, I love that. I'm not going to make all of them tonight because I'm going to keep some for my class in a couple of weeks. just wanted to get them out of the bag and show you what they look like up close. The colours, because they really are lovely. And there's the rest of the bits and pieces in a minute. I'll just grab the box. So there's the little houses. So they're just really pretty. Look at that. Really lovely. So when I'm done with it all, I'll use some of the pretty pink cardstock to do something with some of it as well. Or even just make some more Christmas cards with these. With the stamps. Sorry, they're stuck to my stamps. There's the stamps. So, have fun with that. If you have any questions about the kits, let me know. I'm happy to help. And just wing it. You know, if you don't get in the position the thing says, you can just make it up as you go along and put them where you like. But it's good because they have the instructions, and that way, if you don't know where to put things, you can do it that way, or you can just mix it all up. So I'm going to go. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you all next week. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you're on my YouTube. Thank you. That'd be lovely. And yeah, just ask any questions if you've got any. And I'll see you again soon. Ciao.